Have you ever had a brilliant idea for your new app that you dismissed, thinking no one would want it? And did you ever find out later that someone else implemented that idea and it becomes a huge success? Here are some tips on how to think about app idea and what to consider. Plus, I'll share with you some specific tips for online businesses. So the best ideas are not unique. You know what? Often the biggest companies and most successful businesses, well, they're not actually that unique. Now, here's the thing. You don't need some groundbreaking, never before seen idea to succeed. What you really need is a polished product, a whole lot of diligence, consistent effort, and let's not forget good promotion. These factors, they usually matter way more than how your original idea is. I mean, think about it for a second. Take popular apps like Facebook or Uber. Were they the first of their kind? Not really. But this is the key. They took existing concept, refined them, and then execute them exceptionally well. So what is the takeaway here? It's not always about reinventing the wheel. Sometimes it's about making that wheel run smoother, faster, and more efficiently than anyone else. You know, it's pretty interesting. Many successful company founders, when you ask them about their start, they often say something like, I was out there looking for what we're doing now in the market, but man, I was really bothered by this and that, etc. And they pause, right? That's where they tell you our company was born. Now, think about this for a second. When you develop an app or any product really to solve a problem, you're personally dealing with, and what happened usually, most of the time? Well, chances are you're going to create something that really clicks with other folks who've got the same needs. It's like you're scratching an itch that a whole bunch of people have. And here's the kicker. Your personal frustration is not just a pain in the neck. No, it can actually be this incredibly powerful motivator. It's like a compass, guiding you through the whole development process. So next time you're annoyed by something, maybe, and just maybe, that's not just an annoyance. It could be your next big business idea knocking on your door. Okay guys, let's talk about point number 3. What are your chances? And here's a little secret. Starting in a less competitive market, well, that's often way better. Now let's break this down a bit. It's generally a whole lot easier to break into new markets or ones that aren't super crowded yet. Think about it for a second. Ask yourself this. Will it be more challenging to succeed with a new restaurant or an online business today? Online businesses, right? They often have much lower barriers of entry, and get this, they can reach a global audience. I mean, we're talking potentially billions of people, all from your laptop. But here's the thing, and this is kind of important. It's not just about being online, it's about finding that sweet spot, that place where there's demand, but not a ton of competition yet. It's like finding a gold mine that others haven't noticed yet. So when you're brainstorming your next big idea, don't just think about what you can do. Think about where you can do it. Sometimes the where can be just as crucial as the what. And remember, in business, timing isn't everything, but sure is a lot. Alright, here's something crucial to remember. You've got to make sure that what you're offering, well, it adds some serious, and I mean serious value. Now listen, don't fall into the trap. Don't try to sell exactly what your competitors are selling. I mean, why would you, right? Here's a little analogy for you. It's pretty darn easy to compare the price of plain water, isn't it? But here's where it gets interesting. It's much harder to compare the price of a refreshing artisanal lemonade on a hot summer day. You might ask yourself, well, what's the takeaway here? Differentiation. By adding some unique value to your product or service, you're doing something pretty clever. You're making it, well, let's say challenging for consumer to make those direct price comparison with your competitors. And that's a good thing. Think about it this way. If you're just another bottle of water, you're easy to replace. But if you're that thirst quenching lemonade made with hand-picked lemons and a hint of mint, Now we're talking. So ask yourself, what's your lemonade factor? What can you add to your offering that makes it stand out? Because in this crowded marketplace, being just another bottle of water, well, that's a tough way to make your mark. But being the unforgettable lemonade, now that's a recipe for success. Let's dive into point number 5. And this one is a real game changer. We're talking about looking for ideas that you can sell again and again and again. Now, here's the thing about online businesses. One of their major advantage, and I mean major, is the potential to sell a product repeatedly with just a one-time cost of creation. Let's break this down with an example. Say you want to produce customized, stylish soaps. But here's the catch: if you're gonna incur labor and production cost for each and every unit, it's like you're always climbing uphill. But and here's where it gets exciting. If you create an online platform to connect people with a specific problem, you mainly incur the cost once, just once. And after that, it's smooth sailing. Of course, there's going to be ongoing maintenance costs, but that's just another topic. But think about it, this model, it allows for some serious scalability. And let's not forget about those potentially higher profit margin. So here's the $1,000,000 question. What kind of idea can you come up with that you can sell over and over again? Maybe it's an app, or an online course, or a digital tool. The possibilities are endless. Remember, in the digital world, you don't always have to reinvent the wheel for every sale. Sometimes you just need to build one really good wheel and let it roll. Now that's what I call smart business. Okay, point number 6, and trust me, this one is a real eye-opener. It's all about looking around and, well, listening to what people are complaining about. You see, business at its core, it's really about solving people's problem. And if you start thinking this way, I'm telling you, ideas will start flowing like a river after a rainstorm. So here's what you need to do. Pay attention. And I mean really pay attention. What are people frustrated with? What do they grumble about over coffee or rant about on social media? These pain points, they're not just annoyances. No, they are golden opportunities for innovation. The more problem you solve, the more value you will create. Now, I'm not saying you need to become a professional complainer hunter, but maybe keep your ears open next time you're in line at the grocery store or scrolling through your feed. That person venting about how hard it is to find a reliable dog sitter, or the folks struggling with meal planning, those could be your next big business idea. Remember, some of the most successful businesses out there, they didn't start with a eureka moment. They started with someone saying, there's gotta be a better way to do this. So why can't that someone be you? In the end, it's pretty simple. The world is full of problems waiting to be solved. And each one of those problems is a potential gold mine. So keep your eyes open, your ears perked, and who knows, your $1,000,000 idea might just be hiding in plain sight. Alright, let's talk about what's hot for 2024. And let me tell you, there's some exciting stuff brewing. First off, the need for people to connect online is not just growing, it's exploding. And get this, it's not just about sliding into the DM or swiping right anymore. No, we're talking professional connection, problem solving, business, networking. Now, here's something interesting. The marketplace. There's a huge demand for platforms to help people exchange second-hand goods and services, and tools for comparison and quick searches. They are more popular than ever. But there's more. Also, artificial intelligence, or AI, as the cool kids call it. It's about to shake things up big time. For companies, it's like having a super efficient assistant on steroids. And for startups, well, it's opening up a whole universe of opportunities to bring new ideas to life. Now, let's not forget, we're living in the information age. And In this age, information isn't just power, it's premium currency. Selling know-how through online businesses is not just thriving, it's booming. Few industries are growing as rapidly as those offering specialized knowledge and skill. It's like, imagine if you could borrow expertise and sell it. That's basically what's happening. So what does all of this mean for you? Well, if you got skills, if you got knowledge, if you got a knack for connecting people or solving problems, 2024 might just be your year to shine. And always remember, the future isn't coming, it's here. And it's full of opportunities for those who are ready to grab them. Are you ready to bring your idea to life? Visit my website linked below to explore how I can help you turn your vision into reality. Whether you're starting from scratch or need to take your existing project to the next level, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. From initial planning and design to development and ongoing support, we can collaborate and create something amazing together. Reach out today to discuss further details about your project or get a free consultation. Thanks for watching and see you next time.